Roomier than most rivals, big trunk space, and more fuel economy than expected. This is a 2024 Taos SE, and I want to show it off here today at Volkswagen Brandon. Let's get it. What's good, guys? Welcome back to Ron's Rides. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another video where I have a beautiful Cornflower blue Taos SE behind me here today with a black roof. I had to show you guys this spec because with the black roof, black wheels, and the Cornflower blue, well, I mean, come on, this spec is so Florida. I'm here at Volkswagen Brandon in Florida, and we have to show off something this cool looking, eye-catching, and obviously the Taos SE in its full glory. So with that said, let's check this out. Let's go over this Taos SE and see what it has to offer for the 2024 model year. Now, as always, big shout out to Volkswagen Brandon here in Florida. If you guys want to get this car, you guys got to check the link in the description for the link to the website so you guys can check out the inventory, give them a call, their phone number will be there, and see if this Taos SE is the perfect color for you. Now, when we mention those dimensions, we're looking at a total wheelbase of 105.6 inches with a length of 175.8 inches, a width of 72.5 inches, and a height of 64.6 inches with a curb weight of 3,557 pounds. Now, this front engine, front wheel drive, 5-passenger 4-door wagon has an 8-speed automatic transmission. And with that, you're looking at a turbocharged, intercooled, 16-valve inline-4 with an aluminum block and head and direct fuel injection. That's going to give you a horsepower of 150 with a torque of 184 pound-feet. Now, that's going to take you from 0 to 60 in 7.4 seconds with a top speed of 125 miles per hour. So for the 2024 model year Taos, well, we got the SE trim that joins the lineup, which you'll see here, and we also have a darkened exterior package that includes the black roof, the wheels, and the black trim accents. The interior of the SE for 2024 is black, however, it receives the blue stitching on upholstery, and the rest of the lineup, well, that sees few minor changes like the base S trim, now including VW's IQ Drop adaptive cruise control system with lane centering, and the SE gains dual zone automatic climate control, and the SEL has a few cosmetic tweaks. But other than that, that is going to be what's new for the 2024 model year Taos. Now, what we have here is Cornflower blue metallic. This paint looks so good, and the camera is not going to be conveying it how I want it to, but I really love the spec of this. This looks so good with the black roof and black wheels. Now, let's talk about the front fascia here, because you guys can see there's going to be a lot of symmetry and a lot of flowy lines. So what I mean by symmetry is you're going to have blue some places, black some places, but it's going to tie in together. Also, with the aluminum feel and the chrome feel, you can see it starts off the flavor right up top with the headlamps, as you guys can see those right up front, and these are full LED headlamps as well. Reflectors on the side. You will also see that we have that whole continuous light bar kind of transition across here to where this is not a light bar, but it transitions into the actual grille, which is a really nice flowy line. You also see the honeycomb style grille here, which is functional and it actually has feed through and cooling, and you will see the big VW logo here as well. Now, underneath all of that, you'll see the black front fascia, and it kind of gives that boomerang look when it comes from here to here and from here to here. So you get that boomerang look for the body exterior colors and the Cornflower, and then the gloss black has a boomerang effect on the side blades as well. And this is actually functional too. That air passes through. Now, you guys will also see below that is the plastic pieces that are honeycomb, but some of it is functional. As you guys go under here, you will see that's functional on the lower half. The top, not so much. Just a few pieces at the top actually functional, and then you have the aluminum flavor to go with that. So you have the top and bottom here for aluminum, black right here, and then top and bottom here for that chrome look, and then you have the gloss black carrying over from here to here. So again, a lot of symmetry when it comes to the front fascia of this Taos SE. Now, the side profile is definitely giving a sportier look with the adventure package giving us roof rails with the black package on the alloy wheels. I mean, come on, this is a good spec. Now, you guys can see the 18-inch alloy wheels again with that black package that gets these painted. We'll talk about that in the sticker breakdown, but you can see those look really good blacked out. Now, you will have the hard touch plastics for, you know, off-roading and protecting your paint on the side skirts and on the wheel wells. You will also see on the front fender Taos badge letting you know what model we got here in front of us, and then you have black mirror caps to go along with your black A-pillar all the way around to the back, which is really nice. All right, and then at the top we talked about those roof rails. They come back here into the spoiler, and then the full black roof, and then the glass roof, because this is a panel roof. So you have all of this stuff that mixed in together that gives it such a better look when it comes to the whole sporty aspect. And again, a lot of symmetry when it comes to the side profile, adding those blue and black touches throughout the exterior of the car. It looks really good. Now, the rear of the Taos SE is definitely giving off a luxurious feel to it. It's keeping things classy, but at the same time, very reasonable. Not too much, not overdoing it. Big lights in the back, as you guys can see for the tail lamps, and then going across, you will see the big VW logo there as well. With the spoiler integrated in the rear, you will also see the third brake light there, and then coming down to the lower, you will see a chrome step bar kind of feel to the back of the trunk lid. So then you go below and you'll also get that chrome for the exhaust tip surrounds, but there's no exhaust tips back there. So as you guys can see, those are Fox exhausts. So with that said, the whole diffuser here doesn't really have necessarily any kind of functionality. It's more of a design elegant look. All right, so it gives it the honeycomb grill setup, but it's not actually functional there to where there's no pass-through. Then you also have the aluminum rear diffuser with some plastic black pieces as well to give it a little bit more styling and functionality. Again, with this whole setup, it's more for if you are taking this car off-road, you want to protect the paint. These plastic pieces are easy and more inexpensive to fix than the Cornflower blue paint. So that's why they do that for these models, so you can enjoy them in all aspects of life. Now, when it comes to cargo space, we're looking at about 28 cubic feet in the rear with about 99 cubic feet total overall. Now, as you guys can see, we have a 40-60 split and a center feed through for the rear seating, but tons of space in this thing. As you guys can see, my backpack is stored back here, but once I move this, you will actually see the scale of the interior space here, and that's not all, but look at this. Tons of space. We got lighting as well. There is so much room back here, and if I want to, I can lift up this floor mat here, and I have a false floor with the spare tire, the tools, everything I need, the jack, all underneath there. And when it comes to fuel economy, you're looking at 31, 28, 36. That means 31 combined city and highway, 28 city, and 36 for the highway. Now let's talk about the lighting, because we do have the LEDs illuminated with the turn signals there to show off what those look like, with the LED running lights as well. You guys will see that it looks really good. All illuminated there, even on the side in amber as well. And then in the rear profile, you can see the tails there with the amber turn signal there to go with it. And again, it looks really good, especially here in the Florida sun, seeing those illuminated now. Now I wanted to hop inside the cockpit of the Taos for the 2024 model year right away. Now I love this spec. Really what I wanted to do is hop in because Florida is hot at 90 degrees there, so I want that dual zone climate control to keep me cool, which is doing. And two, I gotta show this off to you guys right away, because this interior for the 2024 model year, this looks good. Keep in mind, this is standard for the 2024 model year. You have soft touch black, you have grays, you have stitching, you have the blue, like, I don't want to say metallic blue, but it kind of is a metallic blue flake over the paneling here, over the aluminum door handles. I mean, all this looks so good on the door paneling. I mean, wow, this gives you a kind of an idea of what we're looking at for our spec here today, and I love it. So I wanted to show that off to you right away. Now you will have your normal window controls and mirror controls here as well, and you will have your fuel door, yes, your gas door latches right there. On the side here, you will have your lighting controls, and then you will see that same spec throughout the vehicle. The gray, the stitching, the blue, the black, and it carries over all the way through the center console, all the way to the other side of the glove box into the other door, which you will see big deep space into the glove box. I just knocked that down, but don't worry about that. Now, with that said, your steering wheel here has a nice stitching going throughout the inners as well. You will also see that we have our stocks here for our lighting controls here and for our windshield wipers. That way, we have a telescopic steering wheel. If I pull this down, then I go up and down, in and out. You guys can do that with the telescopic steering wheel. You also have an 8-inch instrument cluster, digital instrument cluster here, and an 8-inch infotainment screen as well to match that same flavor. We'll go over those in just a moment. Now you guys will also see, as I mentioned, the dual zone climate control, heated seats here as well, and then you will also see underneath that USB-C plugins right back there, wireless phone charger right there as well, and then your gear selector where I go back into drive, neutral, reverse, and park. Now it made all that noise because my door's open. They don't want me going anywhere with the door open. Start stop button there for the engine start stop. You guys will also see the electric parking brake right here as well, and the start stop button right there. Now you also have the cup holders there. I'm using that as my little phone rest, but you can put your keys there as well, but my phone sits there just good too. And then armrest here, open that up, and it's pretty deep down there, right? I mean, you could get lost down there for the storage. Now, soft cloth, the text leatherette, look at the seating arrangement. It looks really good and it feels good. I'm telling you guys, sitting in this, they are very comfortable, and you can just tell by looking at them that they're comfortable. So I love this spec because, again, this is all free of charge. We'll see that in the sticker breakdown. We also have the big panel roof, letting in a lot of natural lighting here for us as well. Looking at the 8-inch digital instrument cluster, well, we have some things on the steering wheel that we didn't go over as well. Obviously on this side, you'll see that driver assistance set up right here, and then you will see your volume controls for your radio. On this side, what do you think you have? You can change your tracks and stations right there for your radio. And then on this side, this is going to be hands-free heated steering wheel, and it's going to be our menu controls for our configurable infotainment screen. Now there's a lot to do here, and I'm going to apologize for the glare. I'm going to try to do this from this angle so you guys can at least see it change a little bit while I press these buttons here. But it's pretty easy because you can change the view on how things look, so you guys can see my views changing there between the layouts, how I want everything. I can change my information by going up and down and scrolling through all of that. And again, you won't necessarily see what I'm changing, but you'll see that I'm able to change it. But I can do tons of stuff on this. Like I said, it's very configurable, just depending on what you're looking at, how you have it set up. It's just, I'm doing stuff on the right-hand side. I can do stuff on the left-hand side. So yeah, it's all very configurable when it comes to that. And then the infotainment system, you guys know this very well through the Volkswagen range. So same with the previous model years. Now again, this is covered up, and obviously there's gonna be a little bit of a glare, but you see this blue strip here because it is a new car, so we're keeping it very nice for the potential owner. But you have all your systems that you need here. Very intuitive, very responsive, and really it just gives you everything you need when it comes to information, configurability, and what you will have in using this car from a day-to-day perspective. Now I want you to look up top because you can see the SOS button. You can see the information. We can control our panel roof. We can also do our dome lights, our floodlights there, and everything as well. And then come over here to the visor, because we do have a nice light and mirror setup for the visor. Now getting to the sticker breakdown here, I want to show you guys this in a better way, but we have a smaller sticker here with smaller text. But if you guys really want to check this out, visit the website, check the link in the description so you guys can get to this car specifically and see everything that you guys were seeing here today, but in better details. So we start live at $28,165. After the options we have here today and a destination charge of, let me pull that up, $1,425, well then we're looking at $33,236. So how did we get there? Well, we got our paint, our Cornflower blue with the deep black roof, $395 for that setup. Now with that said, there's also a black cloud text leatherette and cloth interior, but that's no charge here. So this interior is basically free besides the sliding panoramic roof at $1,200. Now we have the Taos Adventure Pack, as I mentioned too, with the roof rack, the carrier bars there, and you also have the rear protection plates for the splash guards, a set of 4. That's $680. Now you also have the auto dimming rearview mirror with home link, $405. You also have the black wheel package, $395, and the monster mats at $298 with VW Care prepaid scheduled maintenance, $275. Now that is your options for this Taos for 2024. But if you look at everything else that comes standard at that $28,165 price point, well, it's all here. So I'm going to try to get as close as possible for you guys, but too close is definitely going to blur everything out. So I definitely want you guys to screenshot this. I want you to zoom in, whatever you guys need to do to see all the technical equipment, all of the interior safety and assistance, the warranty information here as well as you possibly can, because if I try to read it out to you guys, you're gonna fall asleep. So make sure you guys check that out and see everything that this comes with, so you know what you want out of the Taos SE for the 2024 model year. So with that said, what are you guys thinking about this spec? Now we're at $33,236. I think we're onto something when it comes to this Taos SE. So what do you guys think about this spec? Do you like this blue as much as I do? Drop those comments down below. Now if you guys do want to help further support the channel, give the video a big thumbs up, but also check the link in the description so you guys can get to the website and get this car in your driveway today. Now make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, but click the notification bell so you don't miss one video. And with that said, we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.